4-2 win against Celta Vigo, which is a much needed win for Barcelona, mainly because Real Madrid has dropped points against Rayo Vallecano, and the gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona is just 3 points. So this was a much needed win for Barcelona, and the performance too, we really did well. I wasn't expecting this kind of performance from Barcelona, to be honest with you lot, but Barcelona really performed well, way better than what I expected from Barcelona. The performance was really good, but the first 25 to 30 minutes, we weren't playing like the second half. It was very bad. The first 30 minutes or 25 minutes, it was really bad. We were conceding goals because of that high line, and we were making the same mistakes that we were making all season long. They were countering again and again. Celta Vigo got many chances to go and score goals. And then for the rest of the first half, we played well, but all of a sudden we made a clear mistake, which Iglesias went and scored. I felt like that goal could have been easily avoided, but something happened there, and Iglesias scored out of nowhere. Frankie de Jong made a mistake there, Dani Olmo made a huge mistake. I felt like both could have done something and stopped that goal. But they made a mistake and the goal went in. Then I was like, are we going to make this game again like this? Are we going to see the Club Brugge moment again? But second half, Hansi Flick did his magic and we really played very well. The players switched on and we really played well. Lewandowski was the best player today, scored a hat-trick. Today's performance from Lewandowski shows why we need a striker like Lewandowski. Even though Ferran has more to his game than Lewandowski, that impact that Lewandowski creates is huge. After injury, I think this is the first match Lewandowski has started and he has scored a hat-trick. I'm not trying to diss Ferran here or nothing like that. But this is why we need a striker like Lewandowski even if Lewandowski leaves Barcelona. And today Lewandowski showed the importance of a great number 9. Really good performance from Lewandowski too, scored a hat-trick, so obviously he's going to be the best player today. But I felt like Frankie de Jong also gave a great performance today. For me, he was the second best player. If you're not taking goals, then I feel like Frankie de Jong would be the best player on the pitch today. Even though he got the red card is gonna affect us, because Pedri is out injured until the mid of December. And then Frankie de Jong is going to be suspended for around 3 matches. And he is going to be missing huge matches. And without Pedri and Frankie de Jong, I really can't imagine that midfield. I really can't imagine that midfield at all. If Frankie de Jong is going to be suspended for another 3 matches, it is going to be absolutely devastating for Barcelona. Because we are going to be facing Bilbao, Alaves, and Atletico Madrid. And without Pedri and Frankie de Jong, I really don't know what our midfield is going to do. In today's performance, you saw how important Frankie de Jong is. Because he ran the whole midfield. We didn't play a double pivot today. We played a single pivot. And still, Frankie de Jong was able to make huge impacts in that midfield. The composure that Barcelona had in that midfield was because of Frankie de Jong. And now we are going to miss him. And we are going to miss Pedri. And that's going to be a huge loss for Barcelona with upcoming big matches. Besides that, I felt like our defenders too really had a good game. Eric Garcia started as our right back. Apart from the 2 goals we conceded, I felt like our defenders didn't make any mistakes at all. So solid performance from our defenders. Really did very well. Eric Garcia also did a very good job at right back. And if Eric Garcia is giving these kind of performances at right back, I really can't see Koundé starting at that position anytime soon. Because Koundé has been that trash this season in right back. And Eric Garcia, his performances has showed in this position right now, he should be the starter. There is no debate at all. There shouldn't be even a question who to start between Eric Garcia or Koundé right now. Looking at their performances, Lamine Yamal also had a decent game, I would say. I felt like he was trying to do something, but it worked out, but also it didn't work out at the same time. He scored a goal today, and he also missed a 1v1, which hit the woodwork. But at the same time, I felt like even though Eric Garcia is playing very good at the right back position, I'm not seeing the connection from Eric Garcia and Yamal like how Koundé and Yamal played last season. The overlapping runs, the underlapping runs, I'm not seeing that often, which I really think it's going to be tricky for Lamine Yamal because he needs to go and take on 2 or 3 defenders at times, so it's going to be hard for him. But I won't say this is a bad performance from Lamine at all. It's a good performance, but for his caliber, we are expecting outstanding performance from him every single day. So maybe because of our expectations that is very high, even though he gives a good performance, it feels like Lamine has given an underwhelming performance. Other than that, nothing to complain about any other players. Rashford also gave a decent performance today. He gave 2 assists. But still, I'm just saying this again and again. I'm not trying to dismiss what Rashford has done so far or in this game. Please don't take this in the wrong way. But for me, Rashford can still do more. Even though he gives us these goals and assists, I feel like he is capable of doing much more than this. So, I just really don't know how to feel about Rashford right now. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad on him because this is not a bad performance. It's really, really a decent performance or a good performance. But he is capable enough to go and do more than this. That is the one thing I want to say about Rashford. Dani Olmo, he had a decent game, can't lie at all. But again, the same thing goes for Dani Olmo. I feel like with Fermin Lopez, he's going to take shots, he's going to run throughout the pitch, he's going to be pressing a lot. But with Dani Olmo, he also needs to do something that we know we are getting something from Dani Olmo. I just don't know what we are going to get from Dani Olmo. Still, the X factor from Dani Olmo, we haven't seen the X factor at all. But still, I'm not going to go and push agendas of saying, oh, he had a bad game, he had a stinker or something like that. Because I felt like he had a decent game. Maybe because we dominated Celta Vigo in the second half and we won the matchup. Maybe if we have lost or dropped points, maybe we would have had another opinion on Daniel Olmo's performance. I just feel like he is not making moments of brilliance. We are not seeing that from him. But still, it's a decent performance from Daniel Olmo. Can't complain about anything. He's returning from injury too, so really, really can't complain. Overall, a really, really impressive second half from Barcelona, which made us all think this is a great game from Barcelona. That's all. And that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like this video, share this video, comment your thoughts down below. And if you want me to speak on something, comment down below. And until next video, peace. Visca Barca.